Hi, I'm Alex Hart, and I'd like to read a story. Which story would you like to read? The Brave Little Tailor, maybe? Maybe The Steadfast Tin Soldier? Well, that's a really good book. Wait a second. Let's read this one. Fairies of the Trees. It's by Cicely Mary Barker. Oh, here's our first one. Look up at any tree. There is so much for eyes to see. Twigs, catkins, blossoms, and the blue of sky, most lovely, peeping through. Between the leaves, some large, some small, some green, some gold before they're full. Fruits you can pick, fruits out of reach. And little birds with twittering speech. And if you're quick enough, maybe a laughing fairy in the tree. Let's look at some of the beautiful artwork. The Almond Blossom Fairy. Almond blossom, joy, the winter's nearly gone. Soon will spring come dancing on, and before her here dance I, pink like sunrise in the sky. Other lovely things will follow. Soon will cuckoo come and swallow. Birds will sing and buds will burst, but the almond is the first. Isn't that lovely? Oh, box tree. The box tree fairy. Can you see him? Have you seen the box unclipped, never shaped and never snipped? Often it's a garden hedge, just a narrow little edge. Or in funny shapes it's cut, and it's very pretty, but unclipped. It is a tree, growing as it likes to be. And it has its blossoms too, tiny buds the winter through, wait to open in the spring, in a scented yellow ring. And among its leaves there play little blue tits, brisk and gay. This is the blackthorn fairy. Blackthorn, the winter is cold, the spring seems long awaking. The woods are brown and bare, yet this is March. Soon April will be making all things most sweet and fair. See even now, in hedge and thicket tangled, one brave and cheering sight, the leafless branches of the blackthorn, spangled with starry blossoms white. And here there's a little note that says the cold days of March are sometimes called blackthorn winter. Pear blossom. And that's the pear blossom fairy. Sing, 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 you blackbirds. Sing, you beautiful thrush. It's spring, spring, spring. So sing, sing, sing. From dawn till the stars say hush. See, see, see the blossom on the pear tree shining white. It will fall like snow, but the pears will grow for people's and birds' delight. Build, 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 you chaffinch. Build, you robin and wren, a safe warm nest where your eggs may rest. Then sit, 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 little hen. Look at the wild cherry blossom fairy. Wild cherry blossom. In April, when the woodland ways are all made glad and sweet, with primroses and violets newly opened at your feet, look up and see a fairy tree, with blossoms white, in clusters light, all set on stalks so slender, with pinky leaves so tender. O cherry tree, wild cherry tree, you lovely, lovely thing to see. Lilac, the lilac fairy. White May is flowering, red May beside, laburnum is showering, gold far and wide. But I sing of lilac, the dearly loved lilac, lilac in Maytime, a joy and a pride. I love her so much that I never can tell if she's sweeter to look at or sweeter to smell. The beech tree fairy. The trunks of beeches are smooth and grey, like tall straight pillars of stone, in great cathedrals where people pray. Yet from tiny things they've grown. About their roots is the moss, and wide their branches spread and high. It seems to us, on the earth who bide, that their heads are in the sky. And when spring is here, and their leaves appear, with a silky fringe on each, nothing is seen so new and green as the new young green of beech. Oh, the great grey beech is young, when dangling soft and small, round balls of bloom from its twigs are hung, and the sun shines over all. Laburnum. This is the laburnum fairy. All laburnums, yellow flowers, hanging thick in happy showers. Look at them, the reason's plain. My folks call them golden rain. Golden chains, they call them too, swinging there against the blue. After the flowers, the laburnum has pods with what look like tiny green peas in them, but it is best not to play with them, and they must never, never be eaten, as they are poisonous. Elder, the elderflower fairy. When the days have grown in length, when the sun has greater power, shining in his noonday strength, when the elder's tree is flower, when each shady kind of place, by the stream and up the lane, shows its mass of creamy lace, summer's really come again. Let's read one more. Sycamore, the sycamore fairy. Because my seeds have wings, they fly away to earth. And where they fall, why, there they grow. New sycamores have birth. Perhaps a score, hundreds more. Too many people say. And yet to me it's fun to see my winged seeds fly away. But first they must turn ripe and brown and lose their flush of red. And then they'll all go twirling down to earth to find a bed. Well, I think that's enough for now. But wasn't that nice? I hope you've enjoyed sharing this time with me. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more great stories and nursery rhymes. See you soon.